Hey, what's up everybody? Hopefully you're all enjoying your day. I slept for like 15,000 hours. It was long overdue anyway, because the days before I only got like 2 hours of sleep, so good for me, right? Anyway, today I wanted to be really controversial and put a big title on the screen like most YouTubers do, and then like say the opposite and be like, oh, well, this is what I really meant by it. I just kind of put that title there to grasp you in so that you could click on this. But yeah, anyway, what I mean by stop learning tricks before everyone gets all heated on Instagram and tries to make a fake controversy about me again, is that you shouldn't be focusing on individual tricks in the learning process, okay? You know, if you look at some of the greats, not like me, but if you look at anyone in Balisongs that has been doing this for a very long time, who does some of the best combos or the smoothest combos, or you look at other sports or hobbies or talents or skills and you realize what is like some of the best, what are they doing? Like, I can tell you right now that they were focusing on more things at once and stringing them together. That's how you create a solid technique. And in balisong flipping, this is exactly how you get smoother over time. When people learn individual tricks, the hardest part about making their tricks that they've learned into combos is the transitions, because there are no such thing as transition tutorials besides, you know, switching hands. But I wouldn't even consider that transitioning. I mean, you're transitioning the knife from hand to hand, but you're not transitioning a move to the next move, like this to this, you know? Nobody goes, oh, here's how you do that. So my advice is watch combo tutorials. Stop watching trick tutorials and focus on combo tutorials. And for anyone out there who is doing trick tutorials, start making combo tutorials, okay? Because the best way that I learned when starting was by learning combo tutorials, and that's how I was able to smooth up my style early on, because I was learning how to transition tricks earlier. So instead of learning, you know, this and then learning this, I was able to learn that into that early, so that way I knew exactly how to transition and smooth it up earlier, making my style and you know, speed and smoothness cleaner early on. So focus more on combos rather than individual tricks, because one, you can get you know, hiccup on one trick at once versus just trying to focus on an entire combo. Giving yourself a higher challenge is going to be easier when learning, because if you have a higher challenge, when it comes down to just learning an individual aspect of something, you'll realize that you got it down faster than you would have just by learning something individually. Because when you're watching these trick tutorials, they're like, all right, so you need to do this and then move it slightly here and then do a slightly counter rotation here. And it's like, the reality is, if someone just said, hey, spin this thing like this, then drop it and flip it over, it's like, sure, it's not as much detail, but it's more challenging. And when someone challenges themselves more earlier, especially during the learning process, they actually become better, which is exactly why, like, you know, major, like some of the greatest athletes of all time are doing multiple things at once as you know, hard as they can, and that's why they become the great. You know, so anyway, that's pretty much it. Focus more on combos than actual individual tricks, and that's what's going to help you progress faster and become smoother over time. I'll be seeing you guys later. Yeet.